Good day, folks. Derek, that ADU guy here. I'm here with Thaddeus Gala, and he's going to show us through his awesome custom farmhouse detached living space.
Just a really nice bedroom with its own exit and its own porch, and shared laundry room. The original wall from I think around 1870s is what I'm told, and there's still hand hewn beams in there. And we were back and forth over whether or not we should keep that or not. I'm really glad and happy with the way it came out. Some people said we should have just taken it down, but we left it really the way we found it, with paint, with nicks, with nail holes, you name it, in there to really add the flavor of what we believe is from the 1870s, because this was the original farmhouse. So we opted for open floor plan. We have a small little island here with a couple stools so that this could kind of double as a table, workspace, laptop area, cook space, etc. So trying to make things multi-use is what we try to shoot for, especially in some of these smaller spaces here. We thought of putting some built-in storage and a seating area along the windowsill. We opted not for that just due to budgetary concerns. So we put a table here, but the nice thing about it is we can always come back later and we can mess it around and change this a little bit. This goes into a shared laundry room space. The laundry room's in here. There's also some extra space for larger refrigerator, freezer, etc. This is the main space between the main house and this unit is there. So that means that there's no direct shared walls. There's no one over top, no one overhead. So this unit really is extremely quiet when compared to the main house. We have a loft up top here, which I need to talk to Derek about and find the right fit ladder to work on that. So we can either have that as storage and or potentially another sleeping area up there. We have kind of a farmhouse looking bed to try to go with the theme. We have lights over either side. One of the things that I really love, I'm a big fan of lighting, so that's why we tried to put just about everything on dimmers. So that way this could arguably double as your table lamps, so you could save space and or costs on your end tables, is having the lights on dimmers and having a light switch right where the bed would go. Then coming back here, we have the bathroom, which I think is overkill. It's a pretty big bathroom for this size of unit. But you can see we did turn everything in white and gold/bronze. We have a nice, again, trying to keep that white theme with the shower, custom tile, and really wanted to make it bright and light. So that's why we tried to do everything white and really bright, so that it being a smaller space, it would feel a lot more open. We have a couple windows here in the bathroom, and because we didn't have a cabinet or a closet, that's where we might change this furnishing out later, but we really don't have a place to hang clothes. So what we'll probably do is put this in the main house eventually and make some type of custom shelf with some hanging space and then some drawers or some shelves there. So that'll probably be kind of the equivalent of the closet. When you're dealing with a smaller space, you really have to be conscientious of how you set up the space. Try to have things multi-purpose, kind of like what I was talking about with the bar and the counter here. So try to have multi-purpose. And then for me, I also like to keep things open from the sense of flexible. So I didn't really want to put the built-ins down there because I really wanted to keep that open, so we weren't married to that one feature.
Awesome. Wow, that's really cool. A couple things I'd mention as we're going through this place is I just love these clear vertical grain Doug fir floors. And one thing that you can really do to get a lot of value out of a small space is go with nice finishings, countertops, fixtures, floor. Anybody could do this strategy anywhere. You don't need full ADU approval because there's not a kitchen. You could convert your garage to a space like this. You could build something standalone similar to this within the code because it doesn't have a kitchen, and it's a great secondary space, although it doesn't qualify as a full dwelling. So that's a positive for anybody who's looking at this strategy.
And I would just say that, find out what you can do to maybe make it unique or interesting. Obviously, we had the luxury of having it be very old, so we were able to salvage some of that. It's all unique in its own setting, right? You could be at a ranch, could be close to town, could be quiet, could be near a community, because people want different things. So whatever it is, highlight that. So if you're in the middle of a city and you have maybe shared spaces, say that. Great community area with great people and great camaraderie, great shared space. Because I remember, like, when I was in college days, that was one of the fun things about living in apartments was the people, the friends that you met. So just because you may not like something doesn't mean that someone else doesn't like something. So I would say put a space out. If you have a space, obviously follow what Derek's doing, listen to him, follow his stuff. He's the master of this kind of stuff. But I would say don't sell yourself short. Put it out there, see what the market wants, and let the market decide whether your space is valuable or not.